changes because of all the various injuries. Rui Hachimura back. Warriors won the first meeting again in the lineup tonight. And both teams coming off really impressive victories on Thursday night. Lakers at home against Philadelphia. And the Warriors on the road at Phoenix. Moody, shot blocked. Hayes got a piece of it. Spencer runs and tracks it down. Fires up a three. That won't go. And a loose ball foul.
Steve Kerr has mentioned Santos multiple times over the season, just talking about how he's grown and earned his trust, just like Spencer.
Yeah, speaking of growth and trust, Pat Spencer is slowly becoming one of the really cool stories in the NBA. Spencer, of course, the former lacrosse All-American, one of the great lacrosse players, now a big-time impact player on the NBA as Hachimura knocks down the three. He continues to shoot the three ball so well.
That's beautiful action right there. And LeBron, perfect person to deliver that pass about 30 feet on a rope directly where Hachimura needed it.
Moody knocks down his jumper. Lakers looking to push. Lakers come into the game tied for fourth in the West, only one back of third despite all the injuries to their top players. Hachimura shot in and out. Again, their big three have only played together 10 games out of 50. Anthony Melton misses. Santos goes and grabs the offensive board. Warriors got a lot of high-energy players out there.
And that's a theme, the long rebounds, because of the number of three-point shots Golden State takes, and Santos, a guy very active running them down.
Everybody touching it on this possession. LaRavia with a good contest, perhaps altered the shot from Moody. James guarded by Moody. LaRavia in the corner. Warriors playing some zone. Marcus Smart breaks the zone with a three. How about what Steve Kerr told us, Richard, that they've played so much zone, like over 40 possessions and more on some games.
Well, and it's a matter of mixing it up. If you don't have your normal firepower, you know, you have no Steph, you have no Jimmy Butler in these moments, and you have guys that are playing unusual minutes. So trying to find times for rest, simplifying things, a zone does that for both sides.
Jackson Hayes, pass went awry, turnover. Melton pushing the other way. Warriors have been a good defensive team all year. JJ Redick said they have a sick defense, meaning in a good way, even without Jimmy Butler. Draymond Green shot doesn't go. Their defense is 7th rated in the NBA. And a loose ball foul will go down the other way. Ames fires away his three-pointer. That's off the mark. Santos the rebound. The Warriors in their game the other night, 37 of their first 48 shots were three-pointers. That's an incredible number. As Green misses that, they're 0 for 6 to start from 3 tonight.
And an insane number. In the last 3 games, the Golden State Warriors, 63% of their field goal attempts have been three-point shots.
Yikes. Nice feed inside. Hayes gathers and finishes strong, and the Lakers have a 4-point lead. Lakers in a bit of a zone as well. Pat Spencer steps back. Three-pointer can't go. Jackson Hayes the rebound. JJ Redick wants a lot of transition buckets tonight without Luka Doncic. Was so effective in the half court. LaRavia catch and shoot.
Well, and the two things that Steve Kerr talked about, top of the priority list, stop penetration or transition and keep them off the foul line, particularly when Austin Reeves gets on the floor.
A brutal start in shooting the ball. Rifle pass, he thought LaRavia was going to cut to the basket.
Either for a lob or allow him to finish and collapse the defense.
See him playing off Draymond Green in that zone. Nice feed inside. Gary Payton, who just entered the game, gets his first bucket on a beautiful pass from Green.
Yeah, and some of that will be there because you have to overplay against this team because you know what shot they're hunting first. So if you can get guys leaning and overextending, there are opportunities for back cuts or slashes from the weak side.
James backing in Spencer. Another feed pays. That time missed it. Draymond Green on the defense that time. Spencer throws it in the corner. Melton, just so good to see him healthy again. Moody launches, and that's good. And the foul. foul. It's also difficult learning to change the way your whole life you contested three-pointers, because you really have to change the way you did it from the past. It's been going on for a number of years, but clearly it's not been a full adjustment yet.
I don't think there'll ever be a full adjustment, because you look at the volume of threes that are being shot, so the volume of contest, so the fouls are just naturally going to go up.
So it's just a math thing.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
Hachimura cuts, double team, blocked, and a jump ball. Terrific TV situation.
He's trying to foul.
Yeah. There you go. Does that count as a win, even though Hachimura tipped it? I think it does. It's all about possession.
Possession. Well, I'll give you possession.
Wow.
I'll give him possession.
Very kind. Green whips it in the corner. Al Horford just checks in. Can't get that to fall. James a rebound. Quick outlet to Smart. But excellent transition defense from the Warriors.
That's a great point. 5 blue jerseys. We had a great deal with that, sprinting back to get ahead of the basketball. Looked like Marcus Smart, when he first caught it, thought about getting to the rim. Golden State shut that down.
Reeves coming off the bench, third straight game, still under a minute's restriction. James fakes, drives, gets inside, lefty layup. Gorgeous play from James, and ooze from the crowd. Game tied. Brandon Pajemski in the game as well. Draymond Green tries a three. They're now 1 for 11 from long distance. James misfires there. Pajemski catches and runs. Pajemski was pretty sick the other day, had to come out of the game in that victory. Draymond Green turns it over, actually throws it right to Reeves. Reeves goes to the corner. Hachimura loves that spot, can't get it. And Horford the rebound. Both teams looking to push. Draymond Green back up top. Anthony Melton goes inside and banks it home.
You know what's crazy is that if you go 1 for 11 from 3, driving into the paint is also an alternative.
And that was great, because Draymond catches that ball at about 10 feet and forced the defense to turn around and at least take a look at the lane, and it allowed Melton to attack a closeout.
Alley-oop pass went awry, but they still have possession, and Melton can't hit. Yikes, 1 for 12 to start.
This is the way they're playing. I guarantee you one thing, they're not going to stop. They know at some point they're going to string some makes together.
Horford breaks it up nicely, especially the fact they're still up 2 despite their shooting that percentage. Pajemski launches his. Can't that to go. Payton the rebound, banks it up and in. The smallest power forward in the NBA, Gary Payton.
So if you're shooting that many threes and you're shooting 6 for 9,
and that's not unusual for him. He's led the NBA twice in three-point shooting. Guys, what do you think about that pickup?
Oh, it's one of the best three-point percentage shooters this league has ever seen, and Luke Kennard gives the Lakers something they desperately need. This team is 23rd in the league in made threes per night. They need more punch from the perimeter.
Reeves tries from the perimeter, can't get it. Maxi Kleber, who had an excellent game the other night, can't get the rebound. Warriors come the other way. Gui Santos, the Brazilian, looking for an opening. The rookie Richard has come on. Pajemski with 6 to shoot. Good defense from Hachimura. Payton fakes. Shot clock at 2, steps back. A contested 3. Got it. Gary Payton. And a rare three-pointer here in the first quarter.
Steph can't believe it. He's like, of all the people to knock down threes.
Shooting just 30% on the season from three-point range.
That's an up from their percentage tonight.
Hachimura, cross court, Vanderbilt. Makes his drive on Santos, kicks it back up top. Reeves gonna have to hoist it up. Drives the floater up off the glass. Won't go. And Reeves gets his own rebound. Shot clock reset to 14. And Santos called for the foul.
But because of the gravity that he attracts, he will open up shots for other players. And it's just up to them to knock it down, as you see Rui knock down that mid-range.
Well, if any team needed a guy that does exactly what Luke Kennard does, with the 3 guys they have that handle the ball in this team and the number of times they draw multiple defenders to their area, the spacing is just going to fit perfectly with the Lakers offense.
Santos can't get it. Good ball movement, but does not result in a made basket. 5-point lead for the Warriors still. Lakers shooting poorly as well. Another turnover. The turnovers have hurt them. Vanderbilt gets it back. First shot is a Laker. Goes down. That's fitting. Way to introduce yourself to your new fan base.
Way what's working defensively for you so far?
We're just making it tough for them, making them take tough twos, tough shots, not getting them any easy looks, and if we take care of the ball, we should be able to run up quite a few good leads.
Now, you had 7 points in the first quarter, so you're playing well. Just what's feeling good for you tonight?
Just trying to find easy ways, easy buckets. I hit down a crazy step back three. Me and Wardell been working on that, so I was able to put that out today, and that dropped. So if we keep getting good looks and keep moving the ball, I think we'll find each other.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Mike?
All right, to show you how kind Lisa is as Peyton fights for the rebound, she said to Gary, you guys aren't shooting very well from 3 after a 2 for 17.
I think that's accurate, though. It's pretty accurate.
That's no, she just shows how kind Lisa is. Melton pass deflected. There's Kennard's first steal. He's at his first 3, his first turnover, his first steal. Nice pass inside. James, but LaRavia missed it. And a goaltend.
As they come over half court, there's guys along the baseline to get behind that last line of defense. You're going to get something easy.
Richard took his eye off it, and that's
Through, and then they're shifting positions, mainly keeping Vanderbilt at the top to keep pressure at the top of the zone.
Leva sets the screen. Will Richard picks up James. James against the rookie. Throws in the corner. Vanderbilt fakes. Vanderbilt drives, and the finish. Garrett Vanderbilt with authority.
Well, they're small out there, and Post was the one that contested that three-point shot. So after the ball fake, there's nothing on the backside but guards. Vanderbilt took it all the way to the rim.
I was just about to say, what is Post doing going for a pump fake for Vanderbilt? And then I see Draymond coming to the scorer's table.
As Peyton lays it up and in. Gary Payton now with 9 points.
That's the 3rd or 4th time that they've had a back cut because of the way the Lakers are so concerned about the number of three-point shooters on the floor. There are opportunities to be had when defenders turn their heads.
Both teams playing a ton of zone here in the first half. James turns around, double team, bangs it in, and a foul. Lead back. LeBron James, there's always that rivalry, so many big games, Cavs, Warriors in the finals, of course, but the respect those two have for each other to try outduel each other. Obviously, Curry not playing here tonight.
Yeah, but there was no greater moment in their rivalry than when they joined forces in that Olympics. That was a special, special moment.
Absolutely is. We have a held ball. Good job by Melton. Excellent anticipation to win it. Draymond Green. Bottom of the back.
Yeah, be more athletic than everyone else. That was typically what that jump ball in the Final Four. That's what I decided. Just be more athletic and jump first. That normally help. You legs?
Time it up and cheat. And cheat as much as you can. Grab on. Use your off arm.
Yeah.
Take the foul if they call it, whatever.
Legs, I'm sorry I asked him that question.
I know. I'm sorry you asked him that question too.
Melton.
Can we get back to the three-point shooting again of Luke Kennard?
Nice feet inside. Peyton misses that one. Vanderbilt defended it well. The Lakers look to push. James walks into a 3. Can't get it to fall. Ball kept alive. A race for it as LaRavia goes crashing into the first row. Checks to make sure everybody's okay.
And so that's what makes it being up close so much fun if you're a fan.
James kicks it out. Vanderbilt fakes, drives. Smart fakes a 3, gets to the foul line. Jumper off the mark. Here comes Spencer. By the way, you notice you're on camera quicker than anyone I've ever worked with.
Yeah, I had no idea, Mike. Immediately, Richard goes into his TV smile.
It's called a stage presence. It's called having a stage presence. That's all.
How about Spencer with the defense? Vanderbilt was wide open underneath the hoop, and Spencer the anticipation. Four minutes gone by here in the second. A 4-point Laker lead, a low scoring, poor shooting game, especially from 3. Spencer knocks that one down, does it at both ends, his second field goal.
And it's not like he's got electric quickness or handle, but it's good enough. And he knows if he's got a center on him like Hayes, he just has to change directions one time. He's going to stop before Hayes does.
Good defense down low. Here comes Melton. Anthony Melton dealt with left knee injury, had surgery, back healthy though. He's always been a good two-way player. Second year with Golden State. LaRavia goes backdoor, keeps that dribble alive, and a travel call. but then spent his final year at Northwestern playing college basketball. Misses that. Bounced around in the G League early, but his first love has always been basketball, and he has become an integral part of this team. Smart foul by Spencer.
Kids in sports, you can have variety in what your children play. It's actually recommended to change sports, but it's also the skill and toughness you learn from different sports translate.
And his brother Cam is doing really good things for Memphis as well. He thinks he's as good as anybody on the floor when he steps on the court.
Well, we talked about his journey. You know, how did you know, or when did you know you were going to get to the league? Did you ever doubt it when you were in the G League or when you were going down the lacrosse?
Smart throws across court. Kennard, blocked by Horford. 39-year-old Al Horford rejects it into the third row.
That was a great play coming from the weak side on that.
Foul on Santos. LaRavia.
Wharton Business School right now, right there. That's Wharton.
I mean, you know, 4/10, it wasn't that hard.
How about Moody on that pass? LaRavia, good defense. Horford, though, able to save it. Spencer goes right at Jackson Hayes. Trying to find some room. Excellent defense that time from Hayes. Here comes LaRavia, sidestep, the floater won't go. Spencer with his 4th rebound. 2-point Laker lead in a very low scoring first half. Spencer, corner 3, got it. Just the 3rd three-pointer for the Golden State Warriors.
Spencer stood up more than Steve Kerr in this game. He has not sat down.
Hachimura, nice move, and the finish. Rui Hachimura off the bounce. Lakers back up by 1.
And you wonder, you know, how is Golden State right now in this situation, shooting 3 for 20 from the 3? They've got 8 more shots because of the...
Draymond Green, Moody, three-pointer won't go. A little difference in shot selection between these two teams. 22 of the 37 from 3 for Golden State. 11 of 27 from 3 for the Lakers. LaRavia tried to get it to Cleveland. LaRavia mad at himself. That's Moody. Good open look. That one goes down.
And look, let's Luke Kennard on that wing. So who knows, you know, in terms of the communication that when they're in that zone. But they're going to a zone, and that's just one pass to the wing for a wide open 3-point shot. Cannot happen.
Hachimura launches that three-pointer. Rui Hachimura, first player in double figures with 10 on his 2nd 3. Hachimura in the top 10 in three-point percentage as Podziemski answers right back. The Warriors hit 2 threes in a row.
Yeah, and they're all off one pass and shot. Obviously, the zone, they're not communicating great. They're a step late on that zone, and you do not want to give up open shots.
Oh, what a move from Austin Reeves. Reeves with his first points. Podziemski races down the floor. Rebounds his own miss. Horford, quick release. Can't get it to fall. Ball deflected. Spencer picks it up. Podziemski down the lane. The floater's up and good. 9 points in 10 minutes off the bench for Podziemski.
This is LA Fitness level of quick shooting and percentage-wise.
Hachimura wants to post up. Spencer looking to help. Draymond Green comes to help. Reeves fouled. Baker. Well, his emergence as an elite scorer, he does it again. It's also become one of the great stories this year. Cleveland line drive, can't get it to fall. And Horford lets it go out of bounds.